Hi friends, welcome or welcome back. I'm Tally and today I have some books to share with you that have violent words in the title. Whether or not you've signed up to take part in Realmathon, a month-long readathon across March, created by the wonderful Covers with Cassidy, these are 10 books that you should have on your radar, and if you haven't signed up yet, it's not too late. Come and join us over on the Ravens team and help us win some points. So, one of the prompts is to read a book that has a violent word in the title. I have gone through and picked out 10 book slash kind of series that I think you should check out and get those easy points for this prompt. So firstly, we have the Skullduggery Pleasant series by Derek Landy. Most of the books have death, dead, murder, etc. in the titles, and this is a fantastic YA fantasy series. It is a bit of a series. It was completed at, I believe, 15 books, and now there's more trilogies being added on, but they are in trilogy arcs. So we follow Valkyrie Kane, who is someone who at the age of 12 discovers that there is magic in our world and an entire world that she as a mortal would not have known about. She meets the amazing Skullduggery Pleasant, who is a enchanted or cursed skeleton. He's a skeleton detective, and she quickly becomes his sidekick, and we follow her as she grows in her confidence and her powers and fights all kind of big bads from the ages of 12 up until I think she is in her late 20s in the last books in the series. Derek Landy can write some truly fantastic characters, and he is not afraid to kill them off. So this is a series that it's for the long haul, and it is going to rip your heart out many a time, but you will thank him for it. So I definitely recommend the Skullduggery Pleasant series. Next is for the mystery thriller readers, and this is the 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I believe it's called the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle in the USA, and it's by Stuart Turton. This was his debut, and my personal opinion, it is his best thus far. So this follows our main character, who wakes up in the middle of the woods hearing a gunshot, and he doesn't remember how he got there or even who he is. He then has to piece the day together, and he finds himself in a rundown mansion full of people who are there for a party. Throughout the day, he tries to piece together his memory, work out who everyone is, what's happening, and then when he wakes up the next day, he is in a different body. For you see, Aidan has 7 host bodies across the party, and he has one 24-hour period in which to solve the murder of Evelyn Hardcastle. This is perfect for fans of Agatha Christie, people who enjoy a sci-fi element to their mysteries, and anyone who enjoys a good time loop. This is one of those that you should pick up. Whether or not you've watched the BBC show, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a YA trilogy that I think everyone should pick up if they enjoy YA mystery or mystery books in general. In this series, we follow Pip, who for a school project decides to investigate a unsolved murder in her hometown. She quickly ruffles a lot of feathers and finds out that the mystery or the murder is a lot darker than she anticipated, and she has put herself and her friends in danger. Another fabulous fantasy series you should check out is the Farseer trilogy, which is the first in the Realm of the Elderling series by Robin Hobb. And this trilogy has the word assassin in every title: The Assassin's Apprentice, Royal Assassin, and Assassin's Quest. And we follow Fitz, a young orphan boy who is dumped on the palace's steps, and the palace are informed he is the son of your Prince Regent. You can take care of him now. We then follow Fitz throughout his childhood, from the age of 5 through to adult life, as he is used as a pawn in the political sphere around him. He is trained to be the royal assassin for the king, and he is also expected to be a spy master, all while trying to keep himself alive. For you see, he is a bastard heir to the throne. Speaking of assassins, The Old Woman with the Knife by Gyu Byung-mo and translated by Chi Young Kim. This is a fantastic thriller. We follow Hornclaw, who is a 65-year-old assassin. However, on a contract, she makes a uncharacteristic mistake, which makes people question whether she still has the mental capacity to carry out her role. It is then realizing she is being sabotaged by a younger assassin who basically wants to take her place at the top of the pile. She has to think on her feet, and her past and present collide in this great fast-paced thriller. My Throat, An Open Grave by Tori Bavellino is a YA horror fantasy, and this follows Lee, who has grown up in a small town that is very big on purity and patriarchal culture. The woods surrounding their town is home of the Lord of the Woods, who is well known for creeping into the town and stealing their children, especially those who are actively sinning against God. Leah finds herself having to go into the woods to try and save her baby brother, and she then discovers that the right and wrong is not always so black and white. This is such a good book. It has that cottagecore vibe, but in a dark horror way. Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle. This is Chuck Tingle's most recent novel, and it certainly packs a punch. We follow Hollywood screenwriter Misha, who writes characters that he wishes he'd had when he was younger. His long-standing crime show has a finale coming up in which his two female main characters will finally kiss and profess their love. However, in a meeting with a studio executive, he finds out that gay is out, and the algorithm is telling them that he should kill off his gays. After refusing, Misha discovers that he now has a target on his back, and his horror characters are coming to life. What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher is a horror novella that is a retelling of the Edgar Allan Poe story, The Fall of the House of Usher. In this, we follow Alex, who is a retired soldier. They are rushing back to see their childhood best friend, who has informed Alex that they are probably dying from a disease unknown. Upon arrival, Alex discovers that the house has been overtaken by fungi and growth, and that the house itself is seemingly alive. The Southern Vampire Mysteries, aka the Sookie Stackhouse series, aka the True Blood series by Charlaine Harris. This series has a 7-series TV show based on it, and the source material, in my opinion, is just as enjoyable. This, I think it's a 16-book series, has the word dead in every title, so you can pick up any of these and it will tick this prompt off for you. We follow Sookie Stackhouse, who is seemingly a almost regular person, except she can hear thoughts, growing up in a small town in Bonton, Louisiana. Set after vampires have come out of the coffin and are well known to be a real thing, she dreams of meeting one in real life. One day, one walks into her restaurant and she just knows straight away that he is a vampire, and she wants to learn more about him. Upon introducing herself to him, she starts a crazy adventure that goes across a whole book series, discovering that it's not just vampires that are real, but werewolves, werepanthers, witches, warlocks, fae, everything is real, and she is now dead set in the middle of it. And finally, a recent read for me, House of Bane and Blood by Alexis L. Maynard. So this is the first in a duology, and it is a steampunk / gaslight fantasy adjacent mafia romance. And if that doesn't interest you, I don't know what will, because trust me when I say the romance in this book is absolutely perfect. It is chef's kiss. It's actually genuinely enemies to lovers. It is slow burn, and it is him falling first and her not realizing, and the best part is we get both of their POVs. So there we have it, 10 recommendations of books featuring a violent word in the title. Hopefully there's something for everyone there, and if you haven't joined up yet, please do join up. I will link everything down below. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to let me know you were here but don't have anything to say, leave a knife in the comments or leave me a recommendation that you have with a violent word in the title. Make sure to subscribe for more recommendations videos like this, and I will see you soon. Bye friends.